gentlemen, boys and girls, it all comes down to this. It's game number 6 of 6 in tonight's DreamHack PUBG Showdown. My name is Joris. I hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far this evening. Just one game left on Erangel before we determine which of our teams go through to the main event. It's a 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock playing path as well, a fairly southern skew. So multiple teams on Military Island is almost certainly going to be the case. Potentially multiple teams Milter and Milter Power as well, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. And maybe someone going north to Gatka or something, but I'm expecting to see vehicles and have people rotate to safer pastures. So there it is, potential for 3 different teams there to be landing in and around Gatka. And while we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, I've got an updated announcement on the scores and the results as well. Ooh, hang on a second. Sauna Boys and Pizza Locale might be dropping together. Okay, not that much. And Redline, the Redline need a big game. They really do. And it is almost the same circle. Military Island and once again X-Base are in an excellent position. No pun intended. They should be doing all right. They should be doing all right indeed. I'd like to point out as well that the leaderboard is as follows. The As Kickers, mainly because they unfortunately missed out and got destroyed at the bridge last game, they're actually in second place overall now. They're on 46 points because on 49 we've got 22 esports who have managed to come back in. Choke and Jones have gone down, and Haiku need to res Go Black, but are otherwise okay. Several teams in Milta and the surrounding area. Unfortunately, it does mean that Kearney and Freddy are the only 2 players left in a very, very early skirmish. But 22 esports are ahead on 49 points. In second place with 46 are the As Kickers. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Tied for 3rd and 4th now are the Sauna Boys and X-Base, both on 38 points. And Haiku is behind them. Haiku's behind them on 36. Then we've got Team Smiley Face on 33. And Redline are in 7th on 29. They're going to have a stonker of a game if they want to get into that top 4. So a lot to play for here. And even our top teams aren't really that safe. Because maybe 22 esports are relatively safe because they can lose the lead if they have a bad game, but for them to drop all the way out of the top 4 is tough. I feel like the other teams, though, it's possible. They have to watch out. Placeholder on Military Island. X-Base on the eastern side. A lot, once again, is going to come down to what happens in the bridges. Got first here. These guys are Gachibas Gaming, and they were holding the bridge from quite a lot of teams last time. Are we going to see something similar again? Not getting shot as they move over. DMS is very close to them. First is clearly wary of what happened last time around. Marcellek isn't too far, actually, from here. And yes, First is indeed going to be thinking, oh, that's because we've got teammates here. Okay, that's fair enough. DeBoom is on the bridge as well. And there's a big old fight happening right now, actually nailing and just absolutely jumping off the bridge. Pizza Locale and Team 10. Messinic, great frag from Messinic there to start things off. Corpsebag going to help his team. There are 2 players in glass. If Nail gets smoked right away, there's a chance he can get res. But the problem is his nearest teammate, who I believe is Carl. No, sorry, it's Metaby. He's down as well. So I'm fairly confident that Nail is going to bleed out. Metaby is potentially salvageable. Never mind, I spoke way too soon. Corpsebag absolutely nailing those shots. And that's 5 kills right now for Corpsebag and co. Doing very well indeed, our team Vagrancy, who are squad number 10 in this game. First, now getting a taste of his own medicine. We've got the As Kickers gatekeeping them on bridge this time around. Wow, really great shooting actually there to get a bit of damage done on Marcelic. Unfortunately, they're going to have to wait till phase 2 before this becomes particularly problematic. Oh no, that's not good. Daboom missing out, and Sanchez coming in for the flank will do tremendously well. They're not allowing him to get any breathing space to heal. First does some damage onto Sanchez, but Sanchez largely able to ignore that, and suddenly First has got a taste of his own medicine. What is this? Up on the rafters. Silas giving absolutely no dams right now. 8x Car 98k up top saying we want this guy and we want him bad. He's got no idea, by the way, that anyone is there. Absolutely no clue. Look at this. Silas is up there. Doesn't even know. That is a dirty, dirty spot. Is anything about to happen elsewhere on the map? We're going to keep an eye on that. Don't worry. X-Base have got the observatory again. These two teams might be about to fight. Milta Power looks to be settled peacefully because of boats. Ferry Pier could get fancy in just a bit. What are the Sauna Boys going to do as well? This, I believe, is Team Smiley Face. They've done very well the last couple of games. They're actually in with a shout of qualifying here, so a good game will see them through. Managed to get the reses off. One of their number was downed. It will successfully avoid giving away the point. Urkus and Satan both spotted. Urkus right in the corner of this house. That's 2 downs now, and Satan able to clean up. Mole Man also down as well. Not what Team 2 needed. And Smiley Face are not going to get that good game they were looking for. The collapse onto Urkus in the first place was good, but they probably needed to do it while keeping an eye on the next building along. As a result, Satan was able just to get so much damage done. This is now a 2v1. Satan and Diggs have 3 kills between them, so someone else did go down at their hand. Satan will heal and get in position to focus on Old Tabber. Diggs has more or less got his position on lockdown, so I think Satan should have a good opportunity to third party. Really should be getting a move on now, though. Oh, he sees him running towards the coast. Okay. Satan might choose not to get involved now. He might go, actually, we're fine. Or you could drive after him. That could be a thing as well. Next circle completely eliminates the main island. Look at how many people are here, by the way. Kind of insane. Sanchez, and I think that was a Vandal. Sorry, Corpse Bag. Making their way by boat. Sakura's gonna have to look somewhere else. The Sauna Boys need options. First is back on this side of the bridge, and he's gonna regret it. That's Team 9 eliminated in 14th place. Gachibas Gaming. That puts an end to their tournament life. Placeholder versus Fenerbahce now happening on Millie Island. Small compound has all of these guys in it. It looks like Fenerbahce are down to 2. Kalandor's location has definitely been spotted. Faye and Hazatan Now going to try and push in. I really love, by the way, that Salbeni was holding that angle, and I love that Faye realized something might be happening there as well. There goes. Salbeni does actually get a single knock onto Faye. This nade might be good. This nade is good! Faye's not dead yet. Salbeni, how are you doing this? Mac and Doc now inside. Opportunity to do some serious damage, but he's got to do a little bit more. He can't. Mac and Doc will finish them off. Do we have the reses? I think we've got the reses. All 4 of the team are going to stay alive. The dream lives on, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more bridge camping here. This time by Team 11, although instead of fighting it, they're actually moving back north, opting to try and find something else, which is fair enough. The old Tabba is going to swim. He should be relatively safe there, actually. And Westbridge. Would you look at this? The As Kickers now playing the bridge camp. They've killed the people who bridge camped last game. They're dead. Not much left to do, really. Yes, Squad 4's on the north side. They're not the ones that you wanted to kill. I feel like this is aggro overkill from the As Kickers at this point. They should probably be focusing on what kind of position they want. Although, to be fair, actually, this sector of the circle is quite open to them. They can actually afford to do this right now. And these guys, poor Sauna boys. What can they do? There are no boats available. They tried to get those. They're just playing a waiting game. Novo's about to become a potential hotbed. Kylis just took a couple of shots towards squad 13. That's Haiku. It looks like Haiku will be able to survive for now. No one behind them, as you guys can see. So we're doing all right. Whoa, what a shift. 4 o'clock hard shift, guys. That is ridiculous. Reintroducing some water into the circle. That's a percentage. It's gone up. This is very, very rough indeed. Down by the ports as well. We have 22 esports. Looking for Sanchez and Corpse Bag. Sanchez got spotted. Was that by Free Kill over here? No, it wasn't. Free Kill over there. Fair enough. Corpse Bag. Last man standing. Such a pity as well. 6 kills. These guys have done all right. But a big total in the final game is looking less and less likely now. 22 esports all over them like a bad rash. Free Kill eliminates Sanchez. Corpse Bag staying very, very quiet, not wanting any steps to make any sound. I wonder if Senex hears this. Keep an ear out as well. Corpse Bag definitely hears him. Oh, hang on a second. It's all kicking off here. It's the crash. Sakura being chased by Norcus. I think Sakura is actually the last surviving member here. Marshall, part of me gets Anonymous and Misa, but those are actually... Oh, and I actually thought that the vehicles crashing into each other would have knocked this UAZ into him and killed him, but apparently not. Sakura is now down, so that's the Sauna boys out, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have a big fight, potentially, for Observatory. X-Base fighting against Squad 11. The Sauna boys were in 3rd place going into this last game. Can they hold on and stay within the top 4? It's now completely and utterly out of their hands. It all depends on how well everybody else does. Dunlopper is seen. Oh, this is going to be dirty. This is going to be dirty. Oh, that's dirty. That's a knock and 2 kills, ladies and gentlemen. Kenpachi absolutely nailing that one. Babu, the only player left inside that dasher. Really nice, actually, to hit that into the driver's seat from there. And Shadrad gonna try and finish off, gets the hit. There we go. And that is X-Base climbing above the Sauna Boys, I think. Now, mind you, that still puts the Sauna Boys in 4th place. We still need one of Haiku, Smiley Face, Redline, Fenerbahce, or somebody else to overtake them. These guys are not their biggest threat. Not by a long shot. Next circle eliminates the water, a little bit more pleasant. Ruhr now can take that compound underneath Observatory for free and feel happy about it. Norcus is losing a lot of health. I don't think Norcus is... Oh, Norcus is just about making it 3. These guys are using so many meds. They're like a hospital. It's unreal how many meds these guys are using. Absolutely insane. Drop some more meds by the drop for Norcus. And the Graza will go his way. Beautiful skin on that Graza, by the way, can I just say. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the design on that weapon. Anyway, Hazarton and Opg have got a Marcelic to deal with, so no time for complacency. I don't think you can underarm that, mate. It's very much an overarm throw. Marcelic's going to know that the people who are objecting to his presence are inside. This might actually result in a bit of a crash. No, they're moving away. Using the plane as cover to stop his footsteps, but I don't actually know why he fired those bullets. Maybe he doesn't want Hazarton and Opg to move out. Not sure. He's got 7 of his 8 kills. 7 of his team's 8 kills are with Marcelic. Ridiculous stuff. The team as kickers here. They're doing tremendously well. Sinister biding his time and presumably getting fed information by teammates as well. Satan and Diggs have chilled out so far. They've got a drop next to them. I don't actually know if they've seen it. There's no way that care package is empty, game. There we go. That's a Graza with a tactical stock that presumably you can insert with a hammer. Why did they have those random items in the drops? I don't understand. It's like, in case you had an M4. Huh? I don't get it. My theory is that the guys on the plane are drunk. And that occasionally they just get it wrong. Silas spots 22 Esports from quite a while away. And Marcelik still near Opg and Hazarton. He's just firing shots to stop them from third partying. That's what it is. He is firing shots to stop the third party so that the rest of his squad can engage 22. That has to be what it is. This is 200 IQ. If anyone's subscribed to the channel, use the Joro Smart emote for that. 200 IQ here. Marcelik stopping them for a very long time from following them up this hill. I love it. Here comes TCM, Peakson, and Vandal pushing up onto Haiku. Now, Haiku are one of the teams who want to overtake Sauna Boys. So I actually need to see how many kills they've got. They've got 5 kills so far. And they're in the placement points. Oh, I don't know. I don't actually remember how many... I don't actually remember how many points the Sauna Boys have. It's hard for me to work this out. Lolita just wants to survive and get a few more placement points to guarantee that they overtake them into 4th place. Happy to play the Shack life. Trying to play for the team at this point, hoping that no one aggresses onto this Shack. They've got 5 kills to their name. If they survive to top 5, I reckon they've done it. But I forgot how many kills the Sauna Boys had before they died. They were held north of the bridge, so I can't imagine they had that many. The Sauna Boys might be dropping out of the top 4 here, guys. We'll have to confirm a couple of minutes after the end of the game. I will stay online. I will keep the stream online and let you guys know, because it gets updated about 2 or 3 minutes later. It's not that long. Free kill off to the left! Marcelic not spotting him. I doubt a lot of Marcelic. Both down now. Silas will get I doubt a lot. Respect from 22 Esports there, not immediately finishing the knock. I think they know they're going through as 1 and 2. Or they are most likely to be going through as 1 and 2. So the insta-flush just isn't coming out there. However, that is a beautiful grenade onto Marcelic. And making it significantly less likely that a revive is possible. 22 are saying, look, do you want to fight us or not? We won't finish the down if you fight us. Great couple of hits onto a free kill to start off with. We do actually get the finish onto Marcelic now. 9 kills coming out for these guys. Marcelic is down, but Silas has got 2 of them. I doubt a lot should be able to get another. Just needs to met up and look for a position. 7 o'clock portion of the circle. 21 minutes into game number 6, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final game of the DreamHack PUBG Showdown Qualifier. The story so far has been the Sauna boys went out early. And X-Base have definitely overtaken them. But can Haiku? If Lolita survives, I think there's a good chance. We've also got Smiley Face here, who got a decent number of kills earlier on. I don't know if it's going to be enough for them, realistically. And now we are on board with Placeholder. Placeholder, in my opinion, a little bit far back. They had 23 points. The top 4 had 38. They would have had to close a big, big gap, and I don't think that was realistically possible. Trash Can Monster and Peekson looking to end on a high. Trying to get some knocks onto X-Base. Whiffing those initial shots, but they are also very far away, so the chance of taking return damage is minimized. They know Lolita's in the shed. Oh, that was nearly so good. They have to judge, unfortunately, for the slope as well. And Sinister and Co. are going to go ahead and play cleanup crew. 22 Esports now, wanting to cement their position at the top of the leaderboard. Silas and I doubt a lot are still alive in this game, of course, and they have got 9 kills, so it's entirely possible that they overtake 22. 22 started this game with a 3-point advantage. So actually, the difference in kills right now represents a 3-point advantage. So these two teams, as things currently stand, are literally on exactly the same number of points. I don't know what the tiebreak is going to be, but if 22 end up winning another game, I reckon that'll do it. Come down to placement points, likely. Lolita still in, and still having to rotate, wanting to survive into the ideally the top 3 to try and cement one of those positions. Red line out early. They're not going to make it. X-Base playing a very quiet game now. They've got 6 kills. Everyone's alive. Diggs playing now as a solo. It'll be the top 5 if he gets spotted and taken out. Just over half a minute to go until we find out where phase 7 is. Is it going to end up on this fence? It's possible that the As Kickers will be able to use this mound to their advantage and effectively gatekeep these guys, but I don't necessarily think they have to move. If both teams have to go to the east, that's when it gets entertaining. I honestly don't know what happens then. 22 Esports are going to have to come down off that ridge at some point as well, and X-Base have spotted them too. Firing back, unafraid. Free kill almost down. Sinister trying to lay down some covering fire. I don't think Free Kill would mind that drop right now. Low vest, low helmet. I would very happily take that if I were you. I'm sure he's about to say thank you very much. Lolita just happy to stay out of everybody's business. Silas, though, has other ideas. They're up to 10 kills now. Sinister down and out. He laid down the covering fire so that the rest of his team could get in. Oh, and now we have a big problem for the Ass Kickers. One team left alive. I doubt a lot gets the return frag. Still has to win the 1v2. He can't. Senix from behind. Moving in as a third party. That's the Ass Kickers out. 22 Esports now have to pick up where these guys left off. I think he actually dropped a grenade as well and might have to run away. He did indeed. Senix nades himself. Free kill running, but not running quickly enough to avoid having to heal. Here comes the Molotov. Faye is going to get up. No, he's not. I doubt a lot finishing him off. OpG is going to go down. It's free kill versus Macandark here. We're down to our final 4 teams. 22 Esports now, I think, has at least one more point, and I believe they will cement their advantage. Macandark trying to get the headshot in reply. Doesn't make it. Both teams now standing off. Still just a 1v1. Using an additional grenade. That is going to be really good, but just a tad too far. Macandark proning by this rock, making it difficult to nade, because at the end of the day, it just bounced straight off. Look at this. Just going a bit too far every single time. And now X-Base are crawling all over here. They're going, hang on a second, we want a piece of this as well. Diggs eliminated. Top 3. And they're all right here. It's free kill versus Macandark versus X-Base. They're looking on course to win their second chicken dinner here. And cement their place in the top 4. Macandark gets taken down by Ruhr, and it's the top 2 teams. What can free kill do? Gets a knock. Needs the flush for the full point. Won't get it. Oh no, puts away the gun, trying to swap it out. Looking for a frag. Won't make it though. And X-Base with 10 kills gets the chicken dinner in game number 6. Very, very tense finish. And we will shortly find out which one of our squads are going through to the main event here in the DreamHack PUBG Showdown. X-Base in first place. 22 Esports will be in second, and rounding out the podium, we have placeholder Macandark, OpG, Hazarton, and Faye in third. Congratulations to them.